Hello everyone, Bumpy McSquigums here, and we are going to do a new run-through FTL. So, in the last episode, we were about halfway through our run. Actually, it's pretty much how it worked out. I managed to get further along, nearly ran out of fuel. On our last fuel, we come across a pirate, I believe it was, attacking some vessel, and they bribed us one additional fuel and some scrap and stuff to ignore it and walk away. So we ignored it, we walked away, and oh look, there was a store right in range. So we go there, we buy out some more fuel, we continue on, we fight a slave trader, we get a free slave, which we of course freed. They joined our crew. Let's see, what else happened? Then we found a mantis that teleported on board trying to escape the NG people. The NGs are like, oh no, we need him. And then we could turn him over or turn him over or help him and fight the NGs. So I decided, well, hey, I'm Mantis crew member. Why wouldn't I want that? So I went to help and fight. Oh, and he sabotaged our ship and jumped over. We managed to kill them, and as we did, we actually got a NG to join our thing, as he was the only survivor of the explosion. So we were looking pretty good. Things were going well. We found another store, some more fuel. Then as we continued on, we started to run out of fuel, and there were less and less stores, few encounters, and yeah, eventually we got stranded with no fuel. The rebel fleet stopped chasing us, but nobody was coming. So after a couple turns of that, I turned on my distress beacon. In comes this amazing, I think it was a rebel, like, supernova death ship of some type. It was like the Death Star came and pretty much slaughtered my soul. It was pretty bad. We were pretty hurt too. We were down to like 25% of our hull integrity or under that. So we desperately needed a store. We had a lot of scrap ready for repairs, ready for fuel, but in the end, it just didn't work. I think we did get a crew teleporter, but we didn't have the crew to use it. And we managed to get up to level 3 in our shields. So had we actually gotten fuel and made it to a store to repair, we could have continued to go on. Now the problem with all this is, and I realize this is a very long intro and I do apologize for, we will get to the gameplay very soon, I promise. I tried a preview, which actually just now took me like 5 minutes to get my settings right again. This is the problem with jumping between multiple games. But I want to bring you guys some variety, so I do what I can. I just have to remember I really need to make sure things are set right before I start, and I've done that. Anyway, so I do previews to see if there's full screen, everything seems to be working right. A couple games that I have to really fiddle with settings to get it to actually capture and do what I want. So I did that, and then I hit stop on the preview, and then I went into the game, and then I started the recording. Well, apparently I lagged or misclicked or something happened, I don't know what, but the preview never actually stopped. So when I started the recording, it was still in preview mode and never recorded, so you guys missed out on the last half of my first playthrough FTL. So this is going to be my second playthrough of FTL. I did make it to the 6th system, so we now actually have access to the dun 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 Taurus, the NG ship. But we'll go with the Kestrel again. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So, now the official introduction. I'm Bumpy McSquigums. This is going to be my Let's Play the second time through FTL as far as I can get. Hopefully to the end in victory, but I doubt it. I'm still learning the game, guys, so hopefully you'll stick with me. And so begins our Episode 2 journey. We are going to rename our peeps. We're going to actually put our pilot as our first person, who is always going to be Senor Splooch. Maria, we're going to make Maria a man, because we want our gunner to be Mutanot. And he is going to be our second, and then we are going to turn our third from Josh Cuban, or Cubbin, into none other than the infamous and ever-loved Chimera. So, there we have it. I'm going to once again do a quick check to make sure I haven't muted myself or done anything else really stupid. It does not appear to be so, and that means we are ready to go. So let's get this started. Alright, so Chimera, you get to go there. Mr. Mutanot over there. And once they are in their respectable type positions, we are going to move. I think I want to make a jump here, then to here, to here, here, here. Oh, sorry, we'll see. We'll do some zigzaggage. As close and as far as we can get. And we will see how things progress from here. Well, that was a kind of a unimpressive jump, I suppose I'll say. We do not have the scrap to actually accept their offer, so we're going to reject it, which is more than fine, because I would reject it anyway. That looks like a very scary weapon. That looks like the hull terror shredder thingy. So what we're going to do is turn on auto fire. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm a pretty big fan early on in the game. I don't see much point in not having auto fire on until you have, like, say, an ion cannon and so, something to get through shields that you need to time with your burst lasers. I don't see much point in not having the ion cannon up, or the auto fire on. Well, this looks like a pretty straightforward attack. We're burning through his weapons. He's not really gonna be able to fire on us again. Unless we have a lot of misses, things are looking really much in our favor. We are not gonna accept your horrible surrender offer. We are going to burn you to the ground. You wanted a toll? Well, now you're the one that's gonna pay. So, we're taking him down, and boom, he's done. We are victorious in our very first encounter. And 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 15 scrap. So, not bad. We're gonna go visit this distress beacon. And, upon arrival, you see a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without the proper equipment. So, we could try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, or destroy and loot the ship because they're just pirates. And that is what we're going to do. You decide a pirate is not worth saving. So we are going to make them suffer a horrible, horrible fate. And yeah. They have a drone somewhere, though I don't know where. Also, if they're trapped between 2 rocks, how are they going to fight us back? It doesn't really make sense. But, I digress. We're probably going to eat at least 1 damage here. No, we're not. Okay. Well, that's pretty impressive. Well, this looks like it's going to be another easy victory for us. Keep laying fire on his... Oh, well... It looks like they're moving around inside there, trying to keep the repairs up and running. Which is quite alright. Apparently we miss 1 out of every 3 shots. Not too bad. We're keeping his gun at least deactivated. He's not able to fire on us, even though he does keep repairing it. And now they want us to let them not die. Here's some equipment. No, sorry guys. I'm not a big fan of pirates of any variety. So yeah, you guys are just gonna have to pay with your lives, and that's all there is to it. So next volley should end him, assuming we don't miss. If that is the case, then we will be on our way with a little bit more scrap. And yeah. There we go, he goes down. 13 scrap, 1 fuel, 1 drone part. Not too shabby. And there's another distress beacon. We're gonna ping pong to that. We're not gonna go directly in. I don't see the point. Okay. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Yeah, I don't think so, guy. I'm sorry, but just not gonna do it. I am a little concerned here, though, because we are gonna eat a missile, for sure. Unless he misses. I'm actually tempted to throw him into... just to try to get that evade. Oh, we still ate the missile. That's quite alright. Well, his weapons are kind of out, so we're going to go repair our oxygen so we don't suffocate. And now we're just going to slowly wear away at him. If you have somebody working your engines, your evade goes up by 5% minimum. And there are ways to increase your evade. But that's the quickest and easiest way, so I figured I could throw him in there and maybe evade the missile. There's a slim chance. Oh my. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as a tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. I accept that offer. And bam, we have Sophia, who is now our engine hoe. And I mean that in a totally respectable and perfectly non-insulting way, I suppose, would be how I'd say it. Alright. The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. We are going to give them a hand. Fire a few volleys into the distance, and it is clear the defense system is no match for my weapons. However, the station does not seem happy with your solution. You salvage what you can and jump before there is trouble. I'll take it. Anytime there's fuel to be had, I will be there. Alright, so now we have to start making our decisions. Do we go here and risk not being able to make the jump there? I think we're going to do that, then go here, then here, then here. Ooh. Or we could go here, 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 and then here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That seems like a safer option. Alright, that's what we're going to make our run to. And yeah, we're going to attack the slaver scum because we're not big into slavery. We do not like it. So, and there's always a possibility we'll actually gain another slave. And by slave, I mean crew member. Because again, we don't believe in slavery. This could hurt. Oh, it did hurt. Quite badly, in fact. Oh, our evade is down to nothing. Well, we're gonna eat some shots here. Oh, alright. So what we need to do now, we're gonna power up our Artemis, and we are going to put some damage on them because we are just eating shot after shot here. It is not looking good for us. They missed! Yay, for 10% evade chance. Alright. Oh, of course we missed. We'll fire 2 missiles. If we get them down, we'll be happy. Actually, I want the missile to hit his shields. There we go. That should be relatively okay. We're going to power down the Artemis. I'm going to repair that. And yeah, we will take that, actually. Boom. And we have another crew member, ladies and gentlefolk. Another crew member. Alright, so things are looking pretty good. We don't usually get this many crew members, especially this early on. So our choices are going pretty well. We have taken some damage, but nothing overwhelming, so... I'm not sure there's anything else a crew member can do at this point, though. Kind of the downside, so we're going to move her... I don't know, we'll stick her in there. We're going to kill the oxygen for a second, so we didn't have to do that. There we go. We'll heal Sophia back up. She will get her butt back up into the engine room. We'll take a look. Very little bit of piloting skill. Our gunning's going pretty good. Shield's not bad. And repair is decent, though everything else, not so much. Alright, so we're going to make our next jump. We're going to jump down here. And we're going to see what awaits us. And nothing. Nothing awaits us at all. So now we're going to jump over here. And... hello, I hope it's not a bother, but I'm looking for an escort to a nearby system. This region is quite dangerous and our ship is not well armed. I think I can do that. Hopefully you're... ooh, you're going the wrong way. Well, we're gonna risk it. It may be bad, may be good, we'll see. 2 more fuel, drone part, 19 scrap. That's easy cash money, we will take it. Before we leave, we are going to up our shields just a bit. Power down that, maybe remove 1, get our shields up. Not the best solution, but it works. I know the fleet is closing with us. And in fact, we are going to make it, which is excellent. I was getting a little nervous there. Oh, we'll explore, why not? Nothing of interest. Alright, so not too bad. Oh, there was a store up there. I was hoping to find one. But you know what? We just used all our scrap, so that's not so bad. We're going to go to the Zoltan sector on the bottom. Since there's so many options whether we're going to go Zoltan or Zoltan. Alright. There is a store. Again, we have no monies, so there's no point in actually going to L's store. We'll go over here. We got an auto scout. We are going to make him suffer a horrible, horrible, and awfully painful death. It looks like we're going to eat another missile. Just seems to be everybody we fight has missiles. And that's not good. So what we're going to do is move her out. We're going to move her out of the room. We're going to evacuate the oxygen. Alright, well, their weapons are down. Soon... Oh no. The fire goes out. I'll close this stuff up. We'll get in there and we will vent that. Good, we put some more damage on him and it doesn't look like he can actually repair. So we're going to switch our burst lasers over to the shields just to keep them out of commission and take them down just slightly quicker. I apologize, there was some thinking involved and we managed to do it, so I am quite alright with that. We will turn this back on. Heal him up, or her up rather. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. That's not too bad. I will take it. I will take it. And then we will move her back in here to deal with our engines. And we're not much worse for the wear. We have enough to actually get power. We can keep our engines at full and keep our evade at 20. And we're at 73% oxygenation, so we are going to move right along. We're going to go over here now. We pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please! You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Alright, so we're getting shot at by a Mantis ship, and thankfully they cannot actually board us. But if they did, I think they would find that the fact that we have 5 crew members right now, a little bit more than they can handle. Oh, and another missile. How unfortunate. But our double shield seems to hold up on the laser front, at least. And a little bit of damage up on their weapons. So hopefully we don't need another missile to the face. Missiles to the face make me sad. And there we go. Put it back into its little hidey hole. And still, he's missing at least 1 out of every 3 shots. We could jump right now, but I don't see the point. We're not in any immediate danger, and there we go, the 1 out of 3. And I think things are going quite nicely. I do say so myself, and, you know, I just did, so... Still missed the 1. I don't know. Hopefully his skills get better, because I don't like missing when I fire on people. I really would like to claim another weapon. Whether it's an ion to deal with shields, or another burst laser, just to put more damage up on enemies. I am open to both of those things. We're going to go to the distress beacon, which may end up causing us to die a horrible death. It did not. There we go. Alright, now we're at a interesting position. We can't go to the store. Probably we just boned ourselves going where we went. So we'll see. We'll see. We can move there, but then we gotta get out of there. We have to keep moving at this point. No, I am not trading fuel for missiles. I apologize, guys, but... Oh, man. We are in really close proximity to the enemy. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it down there. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty scared right now. Attempt to help. Alright. So, we are going to blast onto their weapons, as we usually do. Thankfully, we have level 2 shields, so he's going to have a hard time getting through it. And of course, they have a missile, so we're going to need another missile unless we're lucky and dodge it somehow. Nope, no such luck. We're gonna check to see if that actually... Oh, we have a hull breach. Alright. So, not the end of the world. Well, there's a little bit of oxygen, but she's repairing it. She didn't even get hurt doing that, so... You know, minor hull damage. Still above 50%, not by much, but we're above it. Oh no, another missile. Oh, the gunner must have sucked again. Okay, no real damage to speak of there. I should have used her, though. Alright, so let's take a look. We have 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 13 scrap, and a drone anti-ship beam drone 1. I'm gonna go with that because I'm gonna sell that beam drone. Assuming I ever survive long enough to make it to a store. Thankfully, we are in the nebula right now, which makes things a little bit less terrifying for us because their jump signature, well, their jump signature, but their jumps take quite a bit longer to catch up to us. So we did buy ourselves some time. It looks like we are going to be throwing some more damage on weapons. This is far less terrifying. In fact, I don't think they can even hurt us, even if we sat here and did nothing else. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to suffocate them, if I can. We're just going to continually put damage on their oxygen and see if we can asphyxiate them and kill them that way. Because that's a horrible, horrible way to die. At least I would think so. I don't rightly know, but I would assume that that's a horrible, horrible way to die. Alright. So, we'll continue our firing. Wearing down their ship quite nicely. They do not have a med bay, so if they continue to send people in there, they're going to continue to eat damage. And I gotta tell you, I think we're going to blow up the ship before they suffocate, so that's kind of unfortunate. So yeah, they're going to die right here, guys. And a victory will be ours. Another rebel fighter down. More scrap, more everything. More fuel and missiles, you name it, we got it. And we actually have a little bit of money now, so if we do ever find a store, and we did... but I don't think I can risk going to this... Whatever. We're gonna man up. We're gonna go to the store, guys. We're gonna make this happen. Alright, we can get drone control. A shield charge booster, which isn't a bad item. I don't want this drone particularly, but I do want drone control, so I'm going to go that route. I'm going to buy up the fuel, and we're going to repair. So, it'd be nice to get this and this. Both of these are great. I like this, and I like the weapon recharge thing. So the shield and the weapon, your shield comes back quicker, your weapon is able to fire faster, and the scrap recovery seems like an excellent thing to get as well, because, yeah, quite frankly, it's pretty amazing. I mean... Oh, how do we have that? Did we get that immediately when we... Oh, we did, look at that. I almost want to sell it. Can we sell it? Looks like we can. We'll save it, we'll save it. That's 25 scrap that we have on board now, or whatever we need. So that is good. We're going to go here and hope and we can make it back in time before the fleet closes with us. We're not quite there, but maybe, just maybe we can make it. We're gonna be close! Alright, you find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. We can dock and try to rescue the survivors. We can send your crew in a shuttle to help put out the fire. We're gonna dock. Ooh, we took damage. You locate the highest concentration of life forms and bring the ship alongside the station. Before you can begin to offload the survivors, a huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some small debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. Well, that could have been our whole crew, so I will take that. And it looks like we just barely got to the exit before the enemy did. Alright, now this... Last time I did this, I lost someone. So, we're gonna do it again. Human corpses are scattered across the station. You find the source of the signal, a lone survivor that locked themselves in the storage closet. You quickly retreat with them and tow back to the ship, and hope they can recover enough to be of some use. And we have yet another person. Look at that, guys. We have 6 crew members. I'm feeling pretty strong right now. And we are going to make the jump out of here. Alright, so we have the Zoltan homeworlds, or a Mantis-controlled sector. I like to keep it near the middle so our options are open, because next time all we'll be able to do will be to go here if we go with the Mantis-controlled sector. But if we go with the Zoltan homeworlds, we have 2 options. So we're going to go with the first one. Alright, let's take a look where we can jump. We do have a store that we can go to, and I think we will. We will start actually at the store here. We have an anti-ship drone, and I rather like that a lot. That is going to be my thing. We're going to sell this defense drone. I don't care one lick about it. We have put him into service, and we are going to get out of here. I should have bought fuel, but I have nothing of value any longer. So perhaps, excuse me, perhaps we'll do this jump and then get a little bit of scrap and maybe come back. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon here. They hail. This is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish, please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Hey, look at that. Kinda useless. Alright, so we're gonna have to leave the store, unfortunately. We did not get any scrap or anything of value out of that. Research facility. Sure. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on radar. You hear the Zoltans yell in the distance, we're being held hostage! So, that's not good. What we need to do is get our 2 boys over here all up into business. We get our pilot out, because I don't want him to take any unnecessary damage. Alright, while we're doing that, we are going to some damage on the weapons. We are going to lower that, power up our drone. Oh. Things aren't looking horrible, but they're not looking good either. What we need to do at this point is... Sorry. Oh. No. I need that. I gotta tell you, this is a scary little incursion here. Arrow's gonna go back on shields, he's gonna leave. They're gonna get back in there and fight some more. And looks like we are successful. We need need to get our oxygen back up and running. Alright, so this is a very slow war of attrition here. Hopefully we don't all start suffocating. Alright, so we're actually going to drop one more power from the shields. We got our oxygen back up and running because we need it desperately. Not sure what I did there. Alright. Resisting? I wonder what that can't be good. Alright. So we're gonna see if we ever actually put any damage on this ship, because I don't think we're actually hitting it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are hitting it. We're doing alright, guys. We're doing alright. We're just pretty much sitting here tanking it with our shields, though, so... Take the good with the bad, I suppose. There we go. Some more damage up on their weapons. And the drone is continually wearing away at their shields, which is a glorious, glorious, beautiful, wonderful, amazing thing. Alright, we're going to move them out of the med bay. We're going to once again drop the oxygen out of commission. We're going to repair our two peeps. And by repair I mean heal. And it looks like we are about to be victorious. She can get back to her job. He can get back to his. Power down the medbay, power back up the O2. And this next volley might actually be enough to take them down. We shall see. Nope. 2 misses. Do not make for an easy kill on a rock fighter. Apparently the rock vessels have some sort of armor as well, because they resisted damage, and I don't know what that's about. But again, I am new to the game. I don't know what's going on. That's pretty disappointing. All that work for that. Ah, that's a little bit better. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passers-by. Please, take this. That's a little bit better. I like that. That is more cash money in our pockets. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we do not seem to have enough power to do what we want to do. So what we're going to do is, unfortunately, have to spend some scrap and get our power up and running. Alright. So it looks like the rebel fleet is closing with us. We are going to move toward the quest marker on our map. And probably after this fight, we're going to call it close to episode 1. In theory, I will not screw up any more recordings. Hopefully we don't explode and die in this particular fight. I don't think we will, but that doesn't look fun. Looks like a very nasty amalgamation of horrible, horrible things. We're going to power down our oxygen because we don't need to breathe. We are going to hold our breath through this entire fight. We're going to put damage on their weapons with our burst laser, and we are ready to go. And they are going to board us, and we are ready for this. And their weapon is hurt. Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna be out of there. I figured they would be. Alright. We are keeping them under wraps. We didn't lose much out of all that. We are going to power down the med bay, turn on the oxygen, because we are getting a little low on oxygen. And we are going to slowly, slowly continue to wear them down. Actually, we're going to kill them right now. And goodbye. And that's what they get for messing with us. Look at that. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 22 scrap, and that is a victory, a win for us. Alright, so what we want to do now is turn that on. Once he's up and running, we'll turn that back off, and then we will send power back to our engines. Power down that. That leaves us with 1 extra power. We are going to, because I don't like having to turn off oxygen every fight, get 1 more power bar, and that should do us for quite a while now. We should be able to power our drones, which we do have 6 drones left, and not have to drop out our oxygen. And if we do need to drop the oxygen, it's only to power the med bay. So I think we're in a pretty good position. I don't know. Again, I'm not that great at this game. I am learning as I go. My first run was actually really good, so I'm hoping that this one comes out at least halfway as decent. We'll find out, guys. But I'm Bumpy McSquiggums. I appreciate you guys joining me. This is episode 2, I want to say. Episode 2 of my FTL runs, plays, what have you. I'll probably give you the rest of this one, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll start doing it on a weekly basis. I'll give you dates instead of episodes. I don't know. We'll see how it works out, but thank you guys for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you later.